I want to tell you about my new meditative practice that I can do while I'm walking, while I'm sitting, while I'm working out, anytime, any day. So I'm gonna put up a picture of what a toroidal field or toroidal shape is, just right there. And basically, supposedly, I think it's been discovered by science that our body emits that sort of field, and the center of it, where it's emitted from, is our heart. And I also believe there is some research into there, but it's not that deep. So the interesting thing is, if you look into the toroidal shape, Nikola Tesla has done a lot of research about it, and his whole 369 idea is based on the toroidal shape and how the energy flows. So basically, the energy that the human emits is in that shape. So that field that is emitted from the heart, I think, probably, maybe not, is how we touch reality. So if this reality around us is all atoms and stuff, and we are atoms and stuff, we are, as a human, emitting that field, and everything around us is touching that. So the bigger that is and the stronger that is, the more influence we have on the surrounding reality. This is all just theories, by the way, it does not matter. So what I happen to discover is you can imagine the flow of energy in the shape of a torus. And I imagine that as two ellipses or ovals, or basically circles, that are coming from my center. So one this way and the other this way. And that's the simple one. Yeah, and I just, while I'm walking, I was practicing this while I'm walking, in like the second layer of my vision, so I can see, but I can also see in my mind, like I can see two pictures at the same time. I imagine this one circle, second circle, and I feel them. So it's not like some visualization only, I actually feel them. However, you can start just by one side or the other side. However, I learned to then add one that's going forward and one that's going backwards. So then there was 4. And then I was able to do 8, where my whole body is split in 2, and there's 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, so going forward, backwards, sideways, so 8 total. And then I couldn't do 16 adding diagonally. I could just do 8, but it was like whole body, so the same directions, forward, backward, sideways, and then diagonals as well, so 8 total. Now I was also practicing this today while being in the gym. So while I was doing chest flies, you're doing this with your hand, you're contracting your chest, I was focusing on my center line. While I was putting the weight down, I could feel that energy field. Right. Now, I'm not gonna say that it changed my life right now, because it hasn't materially changed my life. But I do feel like something's different, because before I just could not do it. What I then learned in the sauna is that I can imagine them circles, because it's still like a circle, an oval, whatever. That energy going through my body in a circular motion through any part of my body, through my hands. I can feel how it's orbiting around my hands. I can feel it going through my back. I can imagine all of that in a much easier way than before. And I really truly believe that any meditation practices that are based on visualizing something, they work. Like, I truly believe that if you imagine energy, there is energy. Now, you don't have to believe me, but you can go and try it and let me know in the comment section whether that actually done something for you. Because when I was doing it yesterday, it really put me in a really nice meditative state. Like, I really felt very good at the end of it. You know, I was walking home, I was in a light mood, came home, it was all beautiful. So I just wanted to share this. Let me know. Peace. Enjoy your evening or morning, whenever you're looking at this.